Hello, and thank you for joining my YouTube channel. I am going to tell you some tips in Pokemon investing. Now, there are different categories when it comes to the Pokemon TCG. There are people that play the game. We are not players. There are people that collect the cards. I personally like to collect the cards as well. I like to collect sealed product and singles. And there's also the investing side of the Pokemon TCG. And that's pretty much what I'm going to dedicate this channel to, and everything that I'm going to talk about is going to be mainly pertaining to Pokemon card investing. So if you are somebody who is struggling to find product, or if you're struggling to find out which products are going to possibly perform the best over others, then that's pretty much what I'm going to try and turn this channel into. But today, this video is going to talk about some investing tips that you need to know as a possible beginner or somebody who is new to investing altogether, and what you should be looking for and what kind of products you should be holding on to for a long term, or if you want to, a shorter term. So I'm going to say in this video, for the first tip, I say always to focus quality products over quantity of products. So by that, I mean ETBs, booster boxes are basically what you're going to go for primarily to hold in the long term. Those products are produced less than your poster collections, your illustration collections, your mini tins, your binders, and single booster packs, of course. So what you're going to want to do is focus mainly on booster boxes, specifically the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, because those are way more scarce. Those are only sold on the Pokemon Center website, which makes it more exclusive, more in demand, and the promo that comes inside has the Pokemon Center stamp, which is a great thing for collectors and people who like that exclusive sealed hold. Now, if Pokemon Center is a difficult website for you to navigate, I will eventually make a video on tips and tricks on the Pokemon Center website that make it way easier to calm, collectively cop Pokemon cards on that website. No need to freak out, none of that. It's way simpler than you think. So make sure you stay tuned, watch some more videos that I'm going to make throughout the week, and continue to do on YouTube. But the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, booster boxes are like your golden ticket. Now, whenever you go into retail stores or online restocks for like Best Buy, Target, Walmart, regular Elite Trainer boxes are pretty much going to be the main thing you're going to look for sealed long term investments. Those do not get reprinted or restocked nearly as much as other products. They're highly collectible with the box art that is on them. I think that they are just the best thing when it comes to quality over quantity. Booster boxes are something that are a little more scarce than other products as well. You will see those on the Pokemon Center website every so often. Some kind of big box retailer will have them as well, primarily online, not something that you will see in stores most of the time. Unless you go to your local card shop, a hobby shop, but not always guaranteed as well. And they are also highly, highly lucrative when it comes to resale market price for the long term. And sometimes, as we're seeing recently, as we're seeing right now, actually, the short term, Destin Rivals booster boxes have went from market retail price of like $170 to 230 on release day, climbed up to 250, and then right now they're over 300. They're like 315 right now. So booster boxes are usually your best bet besides the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box exclusives. The next thing that I'd like to talk about is probably for people who like to collect as well as invest, and that is not to open your product as much as it tempts you. That is something that is extremely real. A lot of people do like to hold sealed products and they also like to collect Pokemon cards. They have a binder. I'm sure that they have some PSA slabs or something like that as well. So I'm going to make this very short, simple, and sweet. If you do get the urge to open something, do not open anything that is rare, exclusive, elite trainer boxes, booster boxes. Try and stay away from unless you buy yourself a booster box for the sake of opening. Like I have thought about getting a Journey Together booster box because it's fairly cheap considering all the other market prices, and you'll have 36 packs to open. That's at least one pack every day for a month. If you want to do a couple, you could at least very much stretch that out a couple times a week. You don't have to do a pack every single day. Or if you have mini tins or blister packs, something that's small in your collection, I'm sure that that's not going to break the bank too much. So, if you do get the urge, if something really, really tempts you, try not to try and fight that urge and get a smaller product of either that set if you really want to open that set, or something that is cheaper if you just really want to get the urge to open a pack. That's my tip on that. And my final tip for this video is to have an exit strategy. We are not going to live forever. Make sure you like the video. And if you do like this type of video, if you like the style of content that I'm striving to make sure you subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated. But having an exit strategy is a key important factor to have. A lot of people just invest, 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 and they don't have a plan. They don't know where to end. You cannot continue to invest forever and expect to keep everything you have. You need the payoff eventually. Pokemon doesn't pay dividends over monthly or quarterly bases, so you have to get your returns somewhere at some point. Now, whether that be you've been investing continuously on booster boxes for about 10 years, and you decide to sell some of the older ones because you feel like they've grown and matured enough to the point where you've made your profit and you are comfortable, satisfied, and happy with that. And then you could continue to hold on to the booster boxes you bought at the 5 year mark or the 7 year mark and wait for those to mature over time. Now, at some point you might have to stop buying products, or if you want to reinvest, you could always do that as well. But ultimately, having an exit strategy is the most successful way an investor can plan out their journey. So, always have a threshold, maybe your own personal stop losses or your own personal take profits. So, if maybe if that 151 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box goes to three, four, $5,000, that might be your time that you set for yourself to sell that product and possibly reinvest that money into other potential up and coming maturing products. Or if you want to use that to pay off some debts, maybe put that towards a down payment for a house or maybe a down payment for a car. Anything is possible whenever you are taking your profits because the money is not set for a certain product. You don't have that money set into a elite trainer box or a booster box. You can do whatever you want with it. It is lucrative, it is liquid, it is lucrative. What the fuck am I talking about? It is liquid. You have liquid cash to do anything you want with. And the bonus tip I'm going to add in here is to have fun with it. Don't just stress yourself out over not getting products, over things not being on the shelves, over Pokemon Center selling out before you could acquire something because prices could always come down. And also, you could always get another chance at a restock down the road because they do these things for a couple years because we're still seeing Sword and Shield reprints on the Pokemon Center site as it is now. We're still seeing some Crown Zenith stuff on Walmart and Target. So the chances of getting things of certain sets is pretty likely over time. But thank you guys for watching this video. This is my introduction video, I guess, towards YouTube, my growth, my journey. I hope that we could make some awesome, awesome decisions together and that we could grow a community. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you have a wonderful rest of your day and do not stress over this hobby because it is meant to be fun.